All right, I'm back. I was on a phone call with my mom. So, yeah, I'm not fucking redoing this video again, so I'm just gonna keep going. Yeah, part 2. So, yeah, I'm telling the story about little, not confrontation, but what could have been a nasty little argument and a bit of a rivalry at work. I'm dealing with this non-inventory guy named Frank, who is kind of a pain in the ass with, he's very picky, which I guess a lot of people don't get along with him over that. Because I talked with Adrian about it, and she was like, oh man, I seem to be the only one who gets along with him. And I'm like, I'm not trying to not get along with him, or we're still cool. It's just, this is going to be a problem, and I'm going to end up I'm going to end up blowing up on him if he doesn't stop. If he doesn't stop nitpicking me over shit, Which is probably why so many people have issues with arguing with people over there, because, a couple guys came and went. He's not getting along with people over there or whatever, and I'm just like, oh, okay. Oh. And then it's just Norma and Adrian, and I'm just like, who would not get along with these two? They're really easy to get by, But then Frank. So, but yeah, yeah, he asked me to dust mop and sweep, which I was like, okay, and I could see why he thought I was being a little argumentative when I said this. But I was just pointing out that Norma and Adrian normally do it, so, but I wasn't saying they will do it, and I'm not. I was just saying that eventually we'll get to it, if not, I will, and he was like, well, it didn't get done yesterday, which I was technically here for that, but I didn't know. Last week I got complained at and Andy, I guess, got really chewed out, which that's fucked up, because, first of all, we didn't know. Second of all, it wasn't Andy's fault, because Andy's not even there. So, for them to blow up on him is fucked up. Absolutely fucked up, Amazon. Like, come on, dude. Come on. Y'all are smart enough to make robotic arms, but y'all are not smart enough to know how the difference between a worker who's only been there for a few weeks and a worker who just started, because it's me and a new girl, which I haven't seen the new girl in a while. So it's just like, grow a fucking backbone, Amazon. But anyway, or the people working at Amazon. But so yeah, I told him about Norma and Adrian, and he was like, well, it didn't get done yesterday, and I just shrugged my shoulders at him, like, I don't know what the fuck you want me to tell you, dude. And he threatened to tell Andy on me, which is my boss, and I just shrugged my shoulders again and walked off. I was like, okay, whatever, dude. Yeah. If you want to not act like an adult and run to the bosses, then, be my guest. I just shrugged my shoulders at him and walked off. I was like, the fuck is that gonna do? Like, is that really supposed to scare me? Like, honestly, I just shrugged my shoulders at him. I was like, okay, whatever. So, but I got pissed. I started dust mopping for a bit, and I'm like, so I started asking people, when's your guys' breaks? And I was just like, okay, I'm on the verge of really losing my mind here. So I went to the back and I called Jason up, and oh man, dude. Oh dude, yeah, I was just about ready to explode. Because I was already having a bad morning. Which I got over a little bit. And I called him up and I told him if he could come on down, because I'm having an issue with the specific Amazon worker, which I did not name Frank. I didn't name Frank. I just said a specific Amazon worker that is not ABM, and Frank beat me to it. Frank beat me to him, and come on. I do like that little alert system, though. I'm really glad about that alert system. It'll alert me if I'm about a crash or something. Like head-on collision. But anyway, so Frank and Jason were walking down and talking, and Frank is like totally explaining to him what probably how, you know, I don't know about your new guy, man, you know, because that's what Jason told me. And I was just like, well, you know, even Jason was like, just do it yourself. Like, you know, if you have such a problem with it, just do it yourself, you know. Well,
speed check reported
at least
ahead.
that's what he told me. I don't know if he, you know, because it'd be like that. It's like when they call us to clean a water spill. It's like, grab some fucking towels, wipe up the water. Quit acting like you don't want to fucking clean up. You've never cleaned up a spill of water. And I'm talking about the regular Amazon coworkers in general. They call us over for fucking water, which clean up the water yourselves. We got bigger things to do. Oh, there's an Amber Alert on the screen. So, but yeah, you know, I just I shrugged my shoulders and I walked off because I wasn't gonna argue with him. So then, yeah, Jason was explaining to him what was going on, and the first thing he said was, "Hi, I'm Frank. I'm the owner of this fucking place." And I looked at him just like, I wasn't trying to be argumentative with you. That was the first thing I said. I wasn't trying to seem argumentative about what I said. And he's like, "Oh yeah, no, I was only joking." I wasn't trying to be argumentative either. It's just, you know, he didn't understand that I was trying to stay away from the floors because I just got chewed out. He was like, "Oh, I didn't know." But he was trying to flat out tell on me anyway for something I didn't even have any responsibility over. So I know he's a snitch. So Frank is a snitch, and he'll rat about anything, and which is why, another reason probably why a lot of people don't really get along with him very much. Which was not a shocker when Adrian told me about that. When Adrian told me, "Oh man, you too?" And I was like, "What?" He's like, "I'm the only one who seems to," but she wasn't like annoyed. She was just like, "Dang, okay. You know, I'm the only one who kind of gets along with them." And I'm just like, I'm trying not get along with them. It's just, you know. And I told Frank, you know, don't be acting confronting and aggressive with me, because that's not gonna be good. You know, don't do that shit to me. I don't play with that. But realistically, you know, no one wants someone to be confronting on someone, especially a job, because that's gonna end up a disaster. Yeah, it's gonna be 7:02 by the time I get there, because of course it is. So, but yeah, you know, I finished that time off, and I didn't see Frank for the rest of the day, but I did the floors anyway. I'm just gonna have to fucking suck it up and just, not that I had an issue with it, but I'm just gonna do it anyway before I go to lunch. The breaks, I don't give a fuck to do it. I don't care to do it. You know, they don't really make us do it, but the floors look fine after lunch, so they can leave me alone about it after lunch. But yeah, I don't mind doing it before lunch, whatever kills a half an hour of. Because I swore Adrian and Norma normally did it. I've seen them do it before, but yeah, so I don't know. I don't care if you're. I mean, I respect people who are bosses, but I don't respect it if they play stupid as a boss. Which I don't know if non-inventory is a boss. I don't know. I think they are bigger people. They're not managers, but they're bigger people. And I told Jason, I don't want what happened at the gym here. I don't want to lose my cool and really get fucked from Amazon. But worse. So, but yeah, that was my day yesterday. Yesterday was also TJ's birthday as well, which I totally forgot. Yeah, Victoria's birthday's coming up, and Tyler's birthday's coming up. Of course, they're gonna go and eat at a Japanese steakhouse. And I mean, I get it because someone died. Oh shit, there's a state patrol. Oh no, they're just pulling in. I was like, oh fuck. Yeah, he had his colors on, his little lights on. I was like, oh fuck. But he was on my side though. He wasn't behind me. So, and then I guess Dan, who was my uncle, that died back in December of 2023 to lung cancer. I guess his dad just died recently, which I didn't even know his parents were still alive to begin with. So, I mean, I knew they were, but I figured they would have been gone the last few years. So, now Dan's dad's gone. So, I guess he just died recently. So now they gotta go to New Mexico for that, and they invited Grandma to this steakhouse. And it's not the fact that I want to go to any of these, or, it's just like I can't escape not hearing about what they're doing. I'm like forever trapped hearing their names, hearing about them, hearing what they're doing, And why it drives me nuts, I have no idea, but I'm so sick of hearing their names. I'm so sick even asking, like, TJ's friends about them. I'm so sick of I'm sick of doing that. I'm sick of doing that. I'm sick of having to ask the one friend of that whole group that I still play with, are you on with TJ and Gio? I'm so sick of asking him that. But he's one of the only friends I got to play with. So, it's kind of frustrating to have to ask about them, because it's like I don't want to even say their names. I don't even want to do nothing. I don't want nothing to do with them. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, New Mexico again. But it's for a funeral, so I guess I shouldn't be too extremely annoyed. They travel a lot, which is a bit of an annoying feature, a little bit. But yeah. So anyway, I might sound ignorant, so whatever. So, but I got today, I got tomorrow. I just need to get it done. It's already 7:04, so I'm already fucking late. I mean, it's 7:01, so I'm already gonna show up late a few minutes. So it doesn't even matter at this point. But on the other hand, after leaving yesterday, the last couple hours, I just did regular work. There was not much to do. I wasn't on the board for anything, so I was pretty much just doing extra shit or extra floors since everybody else is gone. And since everyone Amino, I think we're slightly getting along a little better now. The Muslim lady and I, we're slightly getting along a little better. Not that we ever really argued. Allegiance staffing. But I guess we are. She asked for my help if I can show her how to use the vending machine. What is this truck doing? What are you doing, truck? Did this truck just really reverse? Anyway, reverse across the street, like a main street, I don't even know. But yeah, so she asked for my help. I closed down at 7:15, 7:16. She just didn't even argue. She was like, okay. I was like, it's time to close. She's like, okay. So I think she's actually doing a little better with, like, genuinely trying to do better with people, I guess, which is good. She seemed a little, like, high-headed about the vending machine, but when I asked her, I was like, I don't know how to use this machine. And she was like, no, the machine, the one that you helped me with the last time with the gloves and all that. And I was like, oh, the vending machine. And she was like, yeah. Let me see if that's a spot. Shit. No, it's not. Selena's probably not gonna be here. I take it. It'd be cool if she was. I haven't seen that girl in like 3 weeks. But I know she's going through quite a bit, so. Yeah. There's nobody in the back seat. So, but yeah, ended the day, went home and played PC games. I've been playing a lot of Repo and Lethal Company, but yesterday I didn't have much time because George was playing with people who I might post the clips from yesterday or from the day before yesterday because they were too fucking funny, I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, I'm gonna get going here, so y'all have a good one. Bye for now.